Okay, let's get it started. All right, for today's session, we'll start with a vocabulary exercise, and then if we have time, and I hope that we're gonna have time, we'll have a listening activity together. Okay, for module 4, here is vocabulary PowerPoint. Let's start with this. As you see, here are some kind of illnesses which are common in our life. Headache, stomach ache, cough, eye infection, sore throat, backache. These are most common ones. And these are the common reasons why we consult with a doctor at hospital. Okay, second slide shows us a collocation. Take some cough syrup. Take some painkillers. Take a seat. Take a look. Infected. We are so familiar with this word in the last days. Write a prescription. Doctor is writing prescription as you see in the picture. Swollen. It's getting larger and rounder. Rough. Rough is as you see, but the smooth, there is nothing around it. It's totally calm and smooth. All right. All right. Here are some sentences said by doctor and the patient. Come in and take a seat. Who is using this sentence, doctor or patient? Any of you, quickly?
Patient.
Come in and take a seat. Are you sure? Are you sure? Doctor says that come in and take a seat. What seems to be the problem? Who says this? Okay, doctor, it's really itchy and painful. Itchy is something like this. Okay? Let's take a look. Doctors uses this because doctor is trying to diagnose the illness. I'm afraid it is infected. Of course, it's a diagnosis of the doctor. That's why doctor is using this. What should I do? Of course, the patient is asking this question. I'll give you a prescription. Prescription, you remember from the picture, the doctor is writing a prescription. Should I come and see you again? The patient is asking this. All right. I'm sorry to tell you. What expression is similar to this one from the dialogue? Choose one expression that is similar to I'm sorry to tell you. Which one?
I'm afraid.
Okay. Second one, tell me what's wrong. Which one can be?
It seems to be problem.
Okay, thank you. Enter and sit down.
Come in and take a seat.
Thank you. And the last one.
Let's take a look.
Thank you. Okay, the pronunciation of these words. Which one can sound different? Rough, tough, cough, enough.
No.
Okay. To, flew, through, tall.
So,
Third one. Boat, drought, oat, coat.
Drought.
Second one, a sound is appearing. Okay, last one. Round, wound, sound, ground. If there's something wounded here, for example, injured or wounded, it's like wound, okay? But the other ones, round, sound, ground. That's why second one is different. As you see the answers. Okay, we are moving the listening activity, but just before we start doing the listening part, here is some pre-listening exercise. Do this exercise before you listen, match the phrases with the correct definition, and write A from A to F next to the numbers from 1 to 6. Okay, let's match these phrases with the correct definitions. She looked after me. Which one can be the definition of this?
B.
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 She took care of me.
Okay. Second, we hang out a lot.
F.
F.
Very good. Third one, we get on well.
A.
A.
Thank you. Thank you. That's true. We fell out.
E.
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 That is true. We have a lot in common.
D.
Okay, and the last one, he is
E.
into the same things. He's interested in the same things. So,
C.
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 He likes the
C.
same things as me. You're right.
Yes.
Is there any word that you are not familiar with? Look after, take care of, hang out, you're spending time with your friends. Get on, you have good friendship, you don't have any problems. Fall out, you have a big fight, and then as you see in the picture, you are separated. Have a lot in common. You have common points, you like doing the similar things. Be into means that I'm really into art. It means that I am interested in this. Just a second. Okay, here is the listening activity. We're gonna complete the gaps with a word from the box, okay? Speaker A is talking about her, what? Like this. Let me get the activity.
Welcome to another online education lesson. I hope that everyone is doing well. We fell out. So if it's the after us about. Okay, let's have a listen.
You ready?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
A.
She lives next door, and she's always been really important in my life. When we were little and my mum was working, she used to look after us. She'd tell us stories about her childhood. It was like listening to fairy stories. Life was so different when she was a child. In her kitchen, she used to keep a special dish with sweets for us, and she was always baking cakes and pies. Now she doesn't bake so much. She started eating more healthily in her old age, salads and vegetables and things. It's funny how she's changed. She also goes to this special gym class for old people. It's amazing. I don't see her so often now, but she's always the same person, however much her lifestyle changes.
B. He's 4 years older than me, and that seemed like a huge amount when we were children. When we were at the same school, we never talked to each other during school hours. But now we're older, it's a lot better. Although I'll always be the little one, and that's annoying sometimes. He's taken me to rock concerts that I wouldn't have gone to otherwise, and when he was at uni, I went to stay with him sometimes. That was really cool. It was great to see what real student life was like when I was still at school. Now that he's working, he's really busy, but we still hang out sometimes. We go to football matches together because we both support our home team. It's always good to see him.
C. We've known each other since we were 5, and we've always got on really well. Well, apart from that time when we fell out because we both liked the same boy, but he went off with Heather Jenkins, so we made friends again quite quickly. We both liked the same kind of music and going dancing at the weekend, and when we were younger, we went out on our bikes together. At school, we're good at different things. I'm good at languages, and Laura's good at maths. That's good, though. It means that we can help each other with our homework. Next year, I'm probably going to study in London, and she's going to Manchester, but I'm sure our relationship won't change.
D.
His family moved in just a few houses down from us when I was about 10. And I still remember how excited I felt when I found out there was another boy on the street. I'd been the only boy, you see. The others were all girls. We were good friends from the beginning because we were into the same things, computers and football mostly. But we had quite a few of the same hobbies for a while. I remember making lots of models of aeroplanes one year. Another year we took up fishing. We had all the equipment and everything, and we'd spend ages down by the river. I never go fishing now. His family moved away a couple of years ago. We're still friends on Facebook, but we don't really have much contact.
E. I can remember all the details of when we met. I was wearing a red dress and I just had my hair cut. I can even remember what music was playing the first time I saw him. I knew he was special from the beginning, and I was right. We've been together ever since. Well, it's only been 18 months, and some people say that isn't very long, but it seems like ages to me. We've got such similar personalities and so much in common. I'm sure we'll stay together forever.
Okay, so
All right. What about your answers? What you say for first?
Next door neighbor.
Okay. Second.
Brother.
Okay. And the third one.
Boyfriend.
Okay.
Best friend.
Fourth.
Childhood friend.
Okay. 5.
Best friend.
Best friend.
Boyfriend. Here are the answers, and you are right. Okay. From the listening, as far as you remember, can you do this true/false activity?
Yes.
Okay. First one. What you say, Bahar?
False.
Third. Yes, you are right. Second one.
True.
Okay. Third one.
False.
Okay. 4.
True. True.
Okay. 5.
False. True.
True. Okay. Next.
True.
False.
False.
Yes. False. And the next one is also false. You're good. Thank you. Let me ask you a question. Which of who are you closest to in your family? Bahar?
With my aunt, I think.
Okay, why? What makes you get on well with her more than others?
I am trusting her so much and I love sharing things with her. and she loves listening,
Mm-hmm.
telling something sometimes, and we have something a lot, something in common, but not a lot.
Okay. Ibrahim, what about the close friends?
I don't know. Teacher.
Do you have very close friends? You don't have any close friends. Okay. Melda, do you have close friends?
I have no close friends too.
Okay. You have your weekend worksheet with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, please open it and let's see the answers and discuss about the questions that you didn't correct or you have any problems. It's about the listening. You are expected to click on this link and answer those questions. Quickly check them. When you are okay, inform me. You can minimize these sentences also. You're not supposed to write very long. You can minimize those. Can I move?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And the test, climate change basics. It is again, this part is also related to listening part. Is it okay?
Yes, you can move.
Yes.
All right. Use of English about the models. You remember those, we revise them. Should is given advice, must and have to are given obligations. Has to is for he and she. If you want to make them negative, don't have to, you use. Don't need to, it means not necessarily. Do you have any questions about models in this part? Any problems? Any questions?
No.
Which one? What you said? I think nobody asked. Okay. Section D is about if clause. Yeah, we did hundreds of examples about it. But again, I'm giving you the rule. These questions are all about the type 2 as I see the answers. In type 2, we're talking about unreal things. That's why we use past tense with if. And the next sentence, I mean the following sentence, we are using would or could. Okay, check them. Azra, any questions? Naz, Özgür, any problems about the answers?
No.
All right. And rewrite. Özgür, instead of writing in the message box, you can talk. Okay, in rewrite section, is there any answer that is different from the original answer? Maybe somehow you could catch the exact message of the sentence. I didn't see the signal, for example, so I didn't stop. I mean, I didn't see, so I didn't stop. If I had seen the signal, I would have stopped. The original sentence is past. I mean, this event happened, okay? I didn't see. If I had seen, one more past, type 3, I need to say. If I had seen the signal, I would have stopped. In if clause type 3, you remember the rule. If is used with had verb 3, I mean the past perfect, the following sentence includes would or could have verb 3. Okay? Or let's choose 4, for example. She didn't know you were in hospital. She didn't know this. So she didn't visit you. If she had known you were in hospital, of course, she would have visited you. Again, past perfect, and the next sentence would have verb 3. Okay, and the vocabulary. Ece, what does rescue mean?
In English?
In English, yeah. Or you can make an example.
Okay.
You are saving somebody from fire, from any disaster, okay? AFAD, for example, is a rescue team. Okay. Wilderness. Bahar?
Like nature.
Okay.
There is no
Natural place, like an abandoned place, right? Like a wildlife. Very natural place. Okay.
yes, there's no
Okay. Glacier. Who wants to explain glacier? Although it is not used in the text. Anybody? Glaciers are melting because of the global warming. Do you remember this sentence? That's why penguins are losing their habitat. Okay. Crashed. Car crashed, for example. Fast flowing. Flew. Fast flowing. And in the picture also you see rafting. Maybe it helps you to guess its meaning. Fast flowing. Who wants to guess it?
Water is flowing so strongly.
Okay. It's running fast. Rafting, we know. Horror, we know. Copying. Strength. Strength is the, powerful side. Opposite of weakness. And shore. Shore.
A place we can stay, but not so modern.
Okay. Okay, you see the answers. They are put in the blanks. Is there any kind of problem?
I didn't understand why we say coping in sex. Actually, I searched, but I couldn't find.
It is not
meaning
copying.
of copying.
Okay, it's a good question. Thanks for asking this. It is not copying. I mean, not copy paste. Okay, it is cope with. As you see here, with is used. Cope with, not with ing. Forget about ing and put there after p. Put there e. Okay, cope with means handle something, deal with something. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
You try to handle this problem. Here is a problem, and it says that, look at this sentence, difficult situation. He is good at coping with difficult situation, means that he is good at handling this problem. I mean, solving this problem. Okay? And H, sprinkle, lead, adapt, distinguish, insomnia, shoot, remedy, prevent. Sla, would you like to explain distinguish? And mostly, as a clue, look at this sentence 5. Distinguish is used with between preposition, okay? Distinguish between this and this. So what does it mean? Example sentence. He is colorblind. Colorblind. It means that he can't distinguish between red and green easily. He can't see the difference, okay? He can't notice the difference. Distinguish between means that you're noticing something between two things. Remedy? Any idea to explain remedy?
To
Any similar word that you know about, like solution? Okay, prevent? If you're preventing something, you are stopping it.
Okay.
And prevent somebody from doing something. It's used like this. Hinder, deter. Let me write them in my message box as a synonym. Prevent from is equal to deter from or hinder. Oops. Spelling mistake, sorry. Okay, as an extra vocabulary knowledge, you can write it down. Insomnia, you know, you can't sleep for a long time. Lead to means cause. It's causing problem. It leads to problem. You can use. What about this? Soothe. What does it mean?
Making pain.
That's true. Okay, as you see, writing part, again, I am expecting you to send me your answers for writing part. Then after I am evaluating them, I'm gonna give you feedback, okay? Do you understand what I say, ladies and gentlemen? I'm waiting
Yes.
for your
Yes.
writing. I'm looking forward to seeing them. All right? Okay, that's enough for today. Next lesson, I'll go on with vocabulary parts and some grammar parts. Do you have any questions about this lesson?
No thanks.
All right, take care of you. Bye-bye.
See you later, teacher.
See you.